Good morning, my name is Father Rayappa. I am in a village called Kattupadi near Vellore, South India. Today I am going to talk about an important tree. It is known as the tree of life. Many people call this tree of life. It is called Moringa. In scientific term, it is known as Moringa oleifera. Moringa oleifera. You know, Moringa comes from Tamil word called Murungai. So actually this tree evolved in India at the foothills of Himalayas. You know Himalayas, northern part of India, it's the greatest mountain chain. So under the foothills there is the Ganges basin or Ganges valley, full of nutrients. All those sediments from Himalayas, Yamuna, Ganga, all these rivers carried the nutrients and deposited at the Ganges plain where we have a rich soil. You can imagine hundreds of varieties of plants have evolved at the foothills of Himalayas. One such tree is Moringa. Moringa. So this tree literally was born in Mount Himalayas, at the foothills of Himalayas. So all those minerals, nutrients, all those amino acids, all those antioxidants, every medical property comes from Himalayan mountain. So these leaves, they do even after millions of years, they try to harness the nutrients from the earth, iron, manganese, zinc, calcium, potassium, salt, everything, whatever our body requires. So this is stored in this beautiful, beautiful succulent, these leaves. They are fruity vegetable, full of minerals, full of vitamins. So this tree comes from Himalayas. Himalayan mountain is known for medical properties, lot of herbs, lot of ayurvedic plants. The Indian sages some 5,000, 10,000 years ago, Agastya, there was a big sage, he was in Mount Himalayas, and Ramayana, there is a small little story, Rama and Ravana in Sri Lanka fighting. At the time Rama got wounded, and then the monkey god Hanuman, he goes to Himalayas to bring some medical properties to heal the wounds of his beloved Rama, and he couldn't find because Hanuman was not a doctor. So what he did, he took the whole mount which is full of herbs, and he brought back to Sri Lanka the whole mountain. So at last the sages in Sri Lanka, they found the proper medication and they treated Rama, and Rama got healed. So this is a mythological story from Ramayana, but there is a small truth there. That means lot of medical properties can be found in the Himalayan mountain. So today this tree grows in India, especially in Kattupadi. In my own village, this Kattupadi condition provides perfect condition for the growth of this beautiful tree. There is a saying that you have one Moringa tree in your house and one goat, and you don't have to work, you just eat, reproduce and just have fun. Only one tree. You can eat their leaves. Look at the leaves. They can be eaten as raw. You can eat it raw. They taste very nice, especially the tender part of the Moringa is very tasty. A lot of, as I told you, minerals, vitamins. When they grow, you can take them and put them in the salads, or you can make a small soup out of it, and you can eat every day. Every day you can eat them. And then this Moringa tree, as this is the vegetable what this Moringa produces. It is known as a drumstick. Look at that, drumstick. You can beat the drum. The action is so beautiful. Even the real drumstick doesn't have the flexibility what this Moringa is having. Fantastic. It has got a three-partite opening. 3 parts. Inside there are pots. And this can be cut into 1 or 2 inches in size 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can cook a curry. Full of vitamins. All those minerals are stored in this vegetable. This tree at the back of me can produce thousands and thousands of Moringa. And you can eat them all year around. This tree can produce all year around. I want to show you some flowers. I think the flowers are, it is out of flowers, I think. Don't worry about it. But they are little yellow. And you can eat flowers also. And when this pod becomes matured, it becomes big, like 2 centimeters in thickness. And inside there are like a peanuts. 1, 2, 3. There may be some 5 to 25 peanuts. Depends on the size of the vegetable. And they grow, they dry. They become dark brown. And they fall down. And those seeds sprout in spring. They produce more trees. But today, the science says that the pods inside the dried drumstick is very nutritious. It is oily stuff. I just now ate. It's the first time I'm eating it. I'm 62 years old, but today is the first time I ate a dry seed of Moringa inside. They are oily substance. You know why? Because it belongs to the family of same the peanuts, like a nitrogen fixing plants. For example, peanuts is a nitrogen fixing plant because it captures nitrogen from the atmosphere. The roots under the peanuts, they are equipped with the nitrogen fixing nodules. So those trap nitrogen from the atmosphere and they fix to the plant, fix to the ground, fix to the soil, fix to the microscopic bacteria, and they add more nutrients to the land. The same way this is also. It is also has got nitrogen fixation ability. Wow, that is another miracle. It's another miracle. This tree can fix nitrogen to your land and soil. Naturally it takes the nitrogen. You don't have to put any artificial fertilizer, no herbicide. You just, it can take directly from the atmosphere. Those roots under the Moringa tree, very rich in nitrogen. So what they do, they take those roots and dry them and make tea out of it. You can drink tea every day. Moringa root tree is fully packed with minerals and vitamins. So this tree has everything. Everything can be used. They call Moringa Maram is the most generous tree in the whole world. It gives everything. It gives everything. It can produce also amber, the glue. As a kid, I still remember we don't have money to go to the shop and buy glue to paste letters or to paste some paper, but this tree provided everything. And we used to take them and put them in a bottle, add some water, and becomes a glue, and then we can use it for our own daily purposes. So this tree is known as the life-giving tree. Life-giving. So I think in the countries where they have difficulty for food, food insecurity, like African countries, in South America, even Southeast Asia, where there is no enough food, I think this tree can be a solution. Especially Western Africa, like Senegal, people after planting Moringa, their food security became standard. The food security looked good. All those Western African countries, Gabon, Morocco, all those countries, Burkina Faso, all those countries, they now use Moringa. So India is the origin of Moringa. So now this plant is going all over the world. And Philippines, Southeast Asia, Australia, everywhere this plant is now. South America, even in North America, like southern states like Texas and Florida, all those countries also produce Moringa. So I think today, and also it is a natural, organically produced. There is no genetically modified Moringa yet. So before they could come up with this disaster, please save the natural seeds of Moringa, because this is the only one plant, only one greens without fertilizers, without herbicides, without genetically modified availability. So this is what we have, natural food source, organic, good for the health, and it can detoxify so much of toxins from your body. It is known as anti-inflammatory substances are here, antioxidants and anti-carcinogenic elements, all these things, especially the 18 amino acids. We can't produce them artificially in pharmaceuticals. Pharmacology would love to produce amino acids, but they are unable to produce anything because this natural thing is much better. These people, they are full of wisdom and knowledge, and these natural elements can dispense their wisdom to us through amino acids. So eat a lot of them. All wisdom comes from nature. If you are going to eat only artificial food, no wisdom comes. Only diseases come. This is a natural substance. Only wisdom and intelligence comes from this plant, because these plants are existing in India for the past 40 million years. So this 40 million years, almost 4 crore years, probably this plant evolved more than 2 crore years have been existing in India and feeding almost 1.3 billion people in India, and also now it has departed from India to feed the poor people around the world. I think all the 7 billion people will come to know the beauty of Moringa oleifera. So eat a lot of Moringa oleifera, Murunga Kai in Tamil, from which everything evolved. Thank you. Bye.